All right, we're here in Pilot Point, Texas, home of Chad and Susie Chance and the home of Hoof Watch. And we're gonna do a series of videos for Sheridan, Wyoming at Don King Days. And our judge and clinician is Mr. Lamar Weaver. This is the first time we've had Lamar. He's been on our team, the WCB team, and we're here making this series of videos, and it is 108 degrees. The record-breaking temperature, so we'd like that. You're gonna hear a buzzing throughout the whole video series because we had a guy hook us up, the fan guy, with Portacool. He hooked us up with the Portacool fans and made it bearable. So it's gonna be pretty pleasant. You'll just hear a little bit of background noise. The shoe that we'll be making for the Liberty Live shoe in the specimen is made out of 13.5 inches, a 3/8 by 1, and it is the specimen shoe. It's got a plain stamp nail hole up in the rocker part of the shoe, and then it's got 4 nail holes on each branch in the fullering aspect, and it is set up for an E5. It's got a rocker toe. It's rather long. It's got a Massillay toe clip. It's got boxing on the outside heel, and it measures 6 1/4 wide by 6 3/16 long. All right, we're making a Dutch warm blood shoe that we've got 3/8 1, 3.5 inch, 13.5 inches long, and I'm gonna mark it 3/16 of an inch off. We have to put a Massillot on there, and he's got a pretty good sized toe on there. Nice bump, because I want to get some in that Massillot. I got a good start to my Massillot, so now I'll bump it one more time. Well, now we'll just bump for just having a little bit of material in the toe. Trying to keep it as straight as possible, just so it goes in there nice and clean. I'm just setting it down. And you can see I haven't really got into the width of my stock. Flatten it up. And bring that toe around. He's got a pretty broad toe on this one. I'm gonna mark my fullerin and I'm not gonna mark my plain stamped aspect of it, the 2 nail holes. I'm gonna mark the fullerin, and then I'll push those two fullerin marks, the 2 plain stamp marks, I'll push them, eyeball them above, because I need to have the plain stamp to be above the crack or the line of the rocker toe. They're gonna be in the rocker itself, the fullerin's gonna be on the flat. He's got a pretty long heel check on it, so we're gonna push that down pretty good. We're gonna let that corner stay to the outside. I'm gonna start hemming, bring it over here, and hem right on in. And then I'll mark it. Put it on the quarter, push it down with your heel, push it down with your tong hand underneath the horn. Follow it around. I'm gonna just leave me a gap. Just gonna hold it in the heel and just kind of clean up all the way up to my massa lot. Overlapping blows, flattening it up. We'll repeat the process for the inside, except we'll neck up the inside. Try and imagine where the heel nail is and start drawing it up in the heel nail and tighten everything up. Making your heel. What I like to do is get a little bit of that drawn on the inside too. That cleans up that outside edge. Come over here and set up your hemming. I got it in there pretty good. Then I'll just come and flatten up the backside. Doing this in the straight allows me two things. It allows me to rough out some length, and then I can come back and be really exact with the heel without losing heat to fuller and punch and everything. Just shaping it up, bringing around the horn. Before I flatten it, what I like to do is come in here from the heel, just clean up those edges and go right up into the toe. Then take it from the exact overlapping place and go right on through to the tip of the heel. Now I've got everything busted off and I can go and flatten it up. Just kind of getting some width again. Pointing that up. And then try not to hit the flat. Come in here if you want and just tighten up that clip a little bit. Just stay at the base. Now when the clip is leaning out like this, I can come in here and with the heel of my hammer flatten up everything really, really nice right there. Now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean up each side of the shoe and the toe at the same time, and then we'll rocker it to finish it off. Just kind of sweetening everything up and just forging the toe back in. Forging this clip. Hold it in the heel, pick up I'm just kind of blending everything in, and then I kind of increase the hammer blows right here. Then I'll do the same. Come on over. I'm gonna file it up before I rocker the toe because it's just easier to get at everything. We got the shoe pretty much the width, the size, the shape we want it. Now we're gonna rocker it and then do any fine tuning to it, but I put that off as long as I can because dealing with just two surfaces, the edges and flat, is way easier than dealing with three surfaces. So I just put that off until the very end. Now we'll rocker it. Hold it in there, lock it, and I'm gonna I can feel the sweet spot. Set my clip now. I want to be 6 1/4 wide. Sometimes it opens up and then I'm there. I'm there. I think we're just, that's what we'd go with.